Perfect. Good evening and welcome to our Davis Back to School Night on this Thursday, August 25th, 2022. We are providing a slideshow presentation for our parents to be able to view before our actual back to school night evening. So please feel free to watch our video, and you will also have access to be able to watch or to view the slides individually as well. So thank you. Just wanted to start off with letting you know our PBIS behavior expectations at Davis. They are that raters are individuals displaying excellence, respect, and safety. And so our students will hear that every day on the announcements. It will be visited during their advisory period. And we really want to stress that our students are showing these three behavior expectations here at Davis. Just a little bit about myself. Um, Again, I'm Mrs. Cootsey. I am the principal here at Davis. I've been here for as principal for the last 4 years. Prior to that, I was the assistant principal, and then prior to that, I was actually the counselor here at Davis Intermediate School. So I've been here at Davis and in the Oak Grove School District for over 20 years. Just a little bit about me as well is that I've even been here longer than those 20 years. I'm actually a graduate of Davis Intermediate School, so you'll see that little student body card of mine from seventh grade. So I have a long history of being at the school. That's why I'm a proud principal here. I also have two children who came through here as students and are now at high school. I After I graduated from Davis, I went on to Oak Grove High School and studied at UC Irvine, and then I got my master's degree at San Jose State. I'm happy. I'm always happy to share my journey with our community as well as our students. Because I really think and value education. I think it's very, very important. It's very important for our students to see that I was once a student here, and who knows what the future holds for our students. So that's just a little bit about background about me, and I'm going to switch over to Ms. Humphrey, my assistant principal.
Hello, I am Miss Humphrey. This is my first year as assistant principal here at Davis. I have been with Oak Grove School District. I believe this is my 19th year now. Previously, the last 2 years, I was a teacher here at Davis, and prior to that, I was a teacher at Baldwin Elementary and also Edenville Elementary. So I'm excited to enter this new role this school year with a familiar staff and some familiar student faces. I am also a mom. I have three children of my own, and my husband is also a teacher. So we have education throughout our household. I graduated from CSU Monterey Bay with my undergrad and from UC Berkeley with my graduate degree. And then there's just a couple throwback pictures of me from my time in middle school and my time in high school. So I'm looking forward to an exciting year.
These are just some photos, just a gallery of photos of things that we have done in the past here at Davis. So you'll see our various spirit days and our after school sports, a college day. So those are just some exciting activities that we look forward to having throughout the year.
So, some things that make Davis unique is definitely our faculty. We have some of the best educators around, and we have a couple new people joining us this year to our front office. We have Miss Adriana, she's returning secretary, and we also have Miss Taylor, who is joining us for the first time this year. Our attendance clerk, Miss Daisy, you may receive phone calls from her, and then also our health clerk, Miss Cruz. And we also have our community liaison, Mr. Luna, and our district social worker, Miss Ramirez.
There's just a photo visual of our front office staff. Those are the people that you'll see our front office as soon as you come into the admin office. So please say hello to them.
These are our counselors for this school year. Mr. Rodriguez is the seventh grade counselor, and we have Mrs. Guerrero, our eighth grade counselor.
Another thing that makes Davis unique is our academic focus and teams. We really want to make sure that our students are receiving a rigorous and relevant and engaging curriculum in their classrooms. So we have a lot of different things that we offer. We have collaborative teaching. We focus on academic achievement. Some of our teachers get together and do thematic integrated units. We've got a lot of things as far as extracurricular participation that our students can get involved in. Our teachers really work together to have classroom consistencies so that there is safety and order and there is a welcoming and affiliation and belonging. One of the things that we also have implemented that we're going into our second year now is our Davis Advisory, which happens during the homeroom time of the day.
So, in our advisory class, we want students to get the opportunity to work on self awareness, self management, social awareness, relationship skills, and responsible decision making. And as Mrs. Cootsey mentioned earlier, this will also be an opportunity for students to reflect on our student behavior expectations. And we feel like some of the benefits of advisory is the students will have a small group of students that they will have all year long, and they will have an opportunity to build a relationship with the teacher that will not affect their GPA.
This is just a visual of our fabulous teaching staff here at Davis. And so some of these names you will see on your students' schedules. And so this is just a list of all of our students, our teachers that are teaching here at Davis.
So another thing that makes Davis unique, we have incorporated spirit days. In the past, we've had rallies, and we have an active student council. We have clubs that are student based on student interests, after school sports year round. We've had school dances in the past. We'll be participating in College Day, Career Day, and hopefully we can get a talent show up and running this year.
Again, another thing that makes Davis unique is our many elective choices, and your students have at least one elective that is in their 6-period schedule. And so this is just a list of the electives that we offer here at Davis.
So parent engagement, we have district level committees as well as school site committees. So the following on this slide, the available committees are listed. And if you're interested in the District Advisory Committee, African American Coffee Klatch, or our Hispanic Advisory Board for Learning and Assessment, or Home and School Club, or DLAC, please let us know. You can also use this link to express your interest in participating.
And we always like to keep our communication lines open with you. This is just a list of ways that you can communicate with us. One thing that's really important is that you are able to read our OGSD handbook, our student and parent handbook, and that is available on our website. Also, our email addresses are on here as well. All of our teachers and all our staff have email addresses, and it's normally the first initial last name at ogsd.net. An opportunity for you to get all notifications, whether it's coming from the school or the district. It's really important that you enroll in Parent Square to be able to see those posts. Infinite Campus is another way that you can communicate and see how your students are doing, being able to look at their grades as well as assignments that they have coming up. And then, of course, just individual phone calls, and that is our school office contact.
Chromebooks. So, as you're aware by now, your student has been issued a Chromebook for use for this school year. You also have an opportunity to purchase insurance to help if your student's Chromebook needs to be replaced, or a power charge, or the touchscreen keyboard track. The insurance will help cover the cost of that. Without that, um, you could be responsible for having to pay for the Chromebook. So this is just a safety measure put in place for any damage that may occur, and the cost would be $39.74.
Um, Another thing that we want to make sure that we stressed for all our community at Davis is a safe student pickup and drop off. As some of you know already, in the first couple of weeks, it can get a little bit busy out front in front of the school. And so, really important that if we can get your cooperation and your help in ensuring that our students are picked up and dropped off safely. And so, just some of the rules, just making sure when you're dropping off that you're pulling all the way forward, and that you just don't drop off your students at that very first gate as you're coming through that front. Please just make sure that you make all the way down the and avoiding the cones that are in that drop off area. Please make sure that your children are exiting out of the car closest to the curb. It gets really dangerous when they're in the middle of that drop off area. And please don't leave your vehicle unattended at all when you're dropping off students or picking them up. We want to make sure that that line is moving and keep pulling forward until all cars come to a complete stop. So this is just some rules. The same goes with picking up the students as well. If we can ensure that you are doing that as safely as possible, as we have a lot of students who are coming out at right at 2:30, and so we want to keep the line moving. And this is similar to what we do when we talk to our students about PBA expectations in the classroom, and we want to also reiterate the importance of safety at pickup and drop off for students who are doing so by vehicle. So keep our raters safe.
All right, so we are excited to have you at Back to School Night Thursday evening. We will begin at 5:15 to 5:30 for a meet and greet. You have an opportunity to meet the two of us in person, as well as our counselors will have a table set up and other community agencies, and we will be in front of the Wellness Center, and you'll get an opportunity to take a look in the Wellness Center as well. That's in front of room 3, and our first class will begin at 5:30. So you have about 13 minutes per class, and then you have a 3-minute passing period, just as your students do, or just as your child does. So you will rotate through their entire schedule for the day, periods 1 through 6. And at the end of 6th period, you will be able to go home.
And on that day, on that evening, please make sure that you have a copy or take a picture of your student's schedule so that you know where you are, which rooms to report to. And if you're unsure, if you get here that evening and don't have a schedule, we'll make sure that you are able to get a printed schedule in the counseling office throughout the evening.
So these are some Davis videos that features different work that we've done here at the school. So the first one is our introduction video. The second one is a video of our wellness center, and the third one is the KPIX Jefferson Award. We were part of that, so we have teacher featured in that. And then the final one is the community support video.
And then again, these are just other website links that you have access to. So again, our Davis main page, as well as uh, descriptions of our electives, and then also a website for our Davis Wellness Center that all of you and your students also have access to, and they're able to make referrals and meet all the counselors that support the Wellness Center.
And these are some fun images of our staff. We are so happy to have you here at Davis.
And this concludes the formal part of our presentation, our recorded video. We do have our entire slideshow also translated in Spanish. So in Espanol, if anybody needs to be able to read through the slides, we have that as well. So we look forward to seeing you at Back to School Night. Come see us at 5:15 prior to the classroom visitations. Thank you.